Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum CS4 users. Welcome to this tutorial on HashMaps. I will use the same example as I have discussed in my previous tutorials, how to use the Kish grid and how to sort arrays. It is a good idea to go through these tutorials beforehand, otherwise it may be challenging to comprehend how to execute the syntax line by line. Now let's take a look at how we can declare a hash map. The way of declaring the hash map is different from the array. In my previous tutorial, I explained that arrays have a fixed size. However, in the case of a hash map, the size can dynamically grow or shrink based on the data stored. Using the save keyword, we can easily view the values in array table. However, this functionality is not available for HashMap. There are three different ways in HashMap to define types: all, numeric, and string. The all type allows you to store both string and numbers. In the numeric type, you can only store numbers, while the string type is specifically for storing string data. In a HashMap, the types of data are mentioned in the parentheses instead of specifying the number of rows and columns. On the other hand, in an array, we declare the number of rows and columns. Initially, I will execute the application with an array while commenting out the hash map. To track the execution and observe the results, I will utilize the trace function. I will be storing the value 4 from the fifth row, first column, as well as the value 22 from the fifth row, second column. Now let's execute the application and examine the result. For the questionnaire type, we have selected male and there are 13 members listed in the roster. To finalize the roster, please enter 2. The selected eligible member is the household head, which is on PID 1. Now close the application and open the text file named my file to read the message that was written in the trace function. As a result, the 4 from the fifth row and first column and the 22 from the fifth row and the second column are saved in the file. Let's modify the number of rows and columns to access the data in the sixth row, first column, and the sixth row, second column. Run the application and observe the outcome. The questionnaire type will still be male and the roster will consist of the 13 members. To complete the roster, please enter 2. Close the application and open the text file named my file. You will notice that the word default is displayed instead of the value because the male roster only has 5 eligible members. Now it is time to examine the result using the hash map. Please comment out the eligible array and uncomment the hash map by pressing the shortcut key Ctrl +/. We will use the trace function to view the result. First, we will write the value from the first and second column of the fifth row. We will use the same questionnaire type, male, and the roster will consist of the 13 members. To complete the roster, please enter 2, close the application, and open the text file named my file. The value 4 and 22 have been written just as they were in the array. Now let's change the index number from 5 to 6 and run the application. At this point, an error will occur since we don't have a sixth row with the first and second column in the mail questionnaire. Close the application and open the text file named My File. You will notice that the word default is displayed instead of the value because the mail roster only has 5 eligible members. However, if we change the questionnaire type from male to female, the application will run without any errors because we have 6 eligible members in the female roster. Consequently, we will be able to view the values from the first and second column of the sixth row. This example demonstrates the dynamic nature of hash maps, where it can grow or shrink depending on the data added or removed from it. The tutorial links for the cache grid and sorting arrays can be found in the description box. If you need further information, please refer to the help section on the HashMap statement. Keep learning and goodbye.